Good morning, everybody. Good morning, whatever time it is there, then, now. Um, we've all heard the phrase, deny yourself, take up your cross, and follow me. That's what Yeshua, the Messiah, Jesus Christ, the Christ, that's what one of the things he said. Now, we understand that he only said what he heard the Father say. He only did what he saw the Father do. He spent a lot of time alone with the Father. He didn't know everything that was going on. He was asked a question one time, when's this going to happen and what's going to be the sign, blah, blah, blah. He said, I can't answer all these questions. I mean, some things the Father has within himself to himself. And he reveals what he reveals when he reveals it to whom he reveals it to. That's my expansion on what was said. Because sometimes things seem very simple when said, but if you dig deep, if you seek truth, there are different levels of depth to truth. Just like deny yourself, take up your cross, and follow me. That means if he only said what he saw the Father, if he only said what he heard the Father say, he reflected what the Father said. Wow. Deny yourself, take up your cross, follow me. Deny yourself, which is what we're going to talk about. Take up your cross. Take up that which does away with value that you have. For Yeshua, it was his physical life as the Lamb. For the Father, he gave up. Once Yeshua had finished the work he was sent here to do by the Father gave him all, big word, all authority in the heavenly dimensions and in the earth or in the universe dimensions. All authority Big Daddy gave to Yeshua. All power, all force that the Father had, he gave to Yeshua. All authority and all power in heaven and earth has been given unto me. You go in my authority and blah, 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 blah. Wow. So Big Daddy gave up his most valuable things. Yeshua, sent here, gave up his most valuable thing. And the Ruach HaKodesh, the breath, the Spirit of the Father, he never says anything except what he hears the Father say. Back to deny yourself. I was reading that this morning. And I clicked on that word to kind of dig a little deeper. And a synonym for deny was to disown. Because I've been on this thing, deny yourself, take up your cross, follow me. One thing I've been getting out of that is follow me. Yeshua said, follow me. Where did he end up? Seated by the Father. Whoa. So we have access to go into the Father's tent. If we humble ourselves like little children, we can go into the Father's tent, follow Yeshua there, and sit with them. We are seated together with him in heavenly places. Wow. So that's what I've gotten out of that over the past few years. Deny yourself, take up your cross, and follow me. Follow me into the seated place. But this morning, click on deny. And another word is to disown. Disown. No longer have ownership. No longer make the decisions on what is done with this thing that you have disowned. Disown yourself. Sometimes stillness and silence are golden. Disown. Let go of ownership. Give up valuable things like valuable times, like the very first part of your day, to sit with the Father. And follow Yeshua, that you may sit with them, be tutored by them, wow, and get to know them. "13 years ago, Great Recession, just everything was in a shambles all over the world. Me as well. I'm asking Daddy, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And he said, come sit with me. I'm like, bro, I need to figure out how to work and do. What do I do? What do I do? Come sit with me. What do I do? What do I do? Come sit with me. Finally, come sit with him. And that's when 13 years ago, this month, I began to get to know the Father. His thoughts are above our thoughts. His ways are above our ways. How he sees is totally different than how we see. His perspective. But that began getting to know his ways, his thoughts, his perspective. And then 3 years ago this month, probably to the day, knowing how precise Big Daddy is, I'm sitting here in this chair, and he says, for decades you knew about me. For the past 10 years you've gotten to know me. Now I want you to walk with me. And here, 3 years later, just a little toddler baby still walking with Big Daddy. You want to really walk with me? Learn to disown yourself.